So, Andy, great performance today from the lads with the 2-0 win against Hinckley, Leicester Road. What are your thoughts on this game?
I feel that the performance was professional in terms of what the lads had to do regarding the game. I think obviously we made a lot of changes today because we're trying to integrate all the squad. Also manage some of the minutes of players because of the amount of games that we're playing at non-league in a short period of time. And people say, oh, it's the same for everyone. Yeah, it is the same for everyone, but certain teams have a different sort of philosophy, a way of playing or a tempo of playing, and sort of that can be demanding on the expectations asked of the lads. So with the game, I thought that we started off quite slow in terms of the tempo that we've been accustomed to over recent weeks or months, and Hinckley had a foothold. And then there was some moments of quality. Rev for his first goal. I've never seen him even touch a ball with his left foot, and he's shot with his left foot. He's gone in the top corner, which I'm happy for the lad because he hasn't played loads because the lads have been doing well up front and he's been patient. He stayed around. When he does come off the bench, he works really hard for the football club, for the team. So with that, like, he's done really well, and I'm sort of glad for him that he's got some rewards. And the second goal, the moment of quality, the point join run, the speed of it, the combination, the quick play, he just turned into pieces, and he took it really, really well again. So it was good, and we had 2 moments of quality, and them moments of quality really killed the game. And the lads then managed the game the sort of second half, and it's really difficult for lads who have come into play because people will say, oh, well, they're fresh. Yeah, they are fresh in terms of they haven't played loads of game time because the lads have been on a winning streak. However, at the same time, they've gone from sort of the match fitness, they haven't got it, like, because you can't just expect lads not to play minutes and then come and have the match fitness. So I was really pleased with what the lads are contributing. I thought that sort of Luke, his first 19, he held the ball up really well, he put himself about, he worked really hard, and for the goal, like the point join run, he took care of it really, really well. So I was happy for him. I thought sort of Coxie hasn't played for a while, and he's come on Tuesday and he's played 90 minutes, and today he's played nearly 90 minutes again, and he's done really well in terms of coming in after not playing loads of game time and handled himself really well. And I thought Aaron Ford came on today, and his ball retention was excellent. He hardly gave it away, short passes, ran the corner, got on it in tight areas. Sort of, I was really sort of happy with him. I actually thought he was one of our best players on the pitch because of the way he managed the ball. And so it was a good professional performance, but definitely not one of sort of our best performances. But I understand because, you know, we've had a few injuries and there's a lot of games at non-league in a short period of time.
Yeah, with the incorporation of more of our squad players, players who haven't really had a chance to get involved as much due to the constant barrage of games what our first 11 has seen through most of the season.
Yeah.
It's just showing how strong our squad is.
Yeah.
The players that we've brought in really do suit the way we play football and how we need to get through this tough start of the season, where there's Tuesday, Saturday games, week in, week out.
Yeah, I think as well the thing is sort of sorry for the pun, but take your hat off to the lads because we've got really, really good players in terms of the old squad for this level of football. And when a team's winning, sort of the players understand it. The team's winning, they're on a roll, so we're not going to play low. The team's winning, so why are you going to change it? At the same time, though, that's for me, that's about the right characters in the group. So them players like waiting, and then players sort of being patient, and then players encouraging their teammates. That's really important as part of the culture of a football club, because without that, what you do, you'd have a starting 11 and lads leaving all the time. So the lads they've stayed, they've waited, they've come on, and Tuesday night more than today showed sort of the patience the lads have showed and the professionalism to come on and give that performance when you've not started for so long. So I'm really happy for the group that we've got a group of lads like that, and the quality in depth that we've got for this level, and that's been shown over the last 2 games because we've had to use the old squad. And what I'll say about that is that I've got no issue with starting Luke Bembo for Tyrell Waite or for Matty Stenson because of the quality he's got. I've got no issue with starting Rev on the wing or up front because of the quality that he's got and the attributes that he's got. I've got no issue at all with starting Chris Cox for Cameron McWilliams or starting Aaron Ford for Ryan Beswick or Prince Mancinelli because the qualities that them players have. So for me, they're really, really good players, and I'm actually happy that they're engaged and they're in the group and in the squad because we'll need all the players if we're going to be successful at the football club.
with Tuesday night's game against Russian Diamonds, will we see any more rotation in the squad, or any injuries or anything extra around the team?
Obviously Tyrell Waite got a knock today, but he's a big strong lad, and Tyrell, I've worked with him for nearly 4 years. He's had probably 3 months out, and apart from that he's played all the time, so you know, he's really fit, played loads of games. I think that the group, some of them they didn't play today. You know, we've got Kane Richards coming back after his suspension now, good player, dynamic, and add to the group, so I think that we've got a really good group to pick from Tuesday night. Obviously they'll recover tomorrow. We'll speak to some of the lads and see how they've sort of getting on that, but yeah, we were expecting sort of the majority of the group, or all of the group, to be there and available for Tuesday night at the moment, which is a good thing, unless Jamie tells me otherwise. So I'm looking forward to that game.
Yeah, very good to have our squad available and ready for Tuesday night's game. Is there any news on whether we'll be playing on next Saturday, or if that's just going to be a postponed fixture and a bit of a rest for the lads?
Obviously Colville are in the cup, so at the moment the league haven't given us anything. I think they have to give us something by 7 days, which they haven't done, so they could have brought the Tamworth game forward. I've seen that Tamworth have got no game next week as well, which would have been interesting, but I don't think the league will do that with less than 7 days notice. So the lads probably need a freshener, and in terms of they got the game Tuesday, we was off Thursday to manage the lads, to freshen up, to give them some family time. I just think at non-league that the expectation of non-league players is very, very high. At whatever football club, especially at a club like Nuneaton, and it's just that reality that lads work, some of them work 12 hours to get up at 5 in the morning. You ask them then to come in to play, to run around for 90 minutes at high tempo and run 10k on a Tuesday night, and it's just like a given, or it's an expectation that, yeah, well, they've got to do it. It don't work like that. Lads work really hard. It'd be interesting to see how many pro footballers you could say go and work 12 hours on a building site and then come and play at night time in a game at their level. So the lads are doing exceptionally well. The effort that they're putting in, I can't be grateful enough. And I just a shout out that I hope that everyone outside the football club who supports Nuneaton has seen that the work ethic that they're putting in, because they're grafting. They're grafting training. They graft on the pitch. The running stats show me that. And they're just they're a great bunch, a great group of people as well as players, because of the application for their families that they put in. So yeah, the lads will dust themselves down, be ready for Tuesday, but then I think sort of like some much needed rest is needed so we might have a team bonding exercise, or we might go out for a meal together and sort of might sort of touch upon that side, you know, the social side element of the football that they need, because they need that freshener, and they need that togetherness sort of, and that sort of respect from the football club that is a little reward sort of in season. Maybe they'll pay for the meal out for the lads and the management, we'll see.
Thank you for your time, Andy. Hope for the best on Tuesday night against Russian Diamonds and for the rest of the season.
Thanks a lot, appreciate it.